What is up, everybody? I wanted to come to you guys tonight with my Monday Night Raw review. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw. I thought Monday Night Raw was a decent show. I didn't hate Monday Night Raw. I thought Monday Night Raw was a decent show. I didn't hate it and I didn't dislike it. I thought Monday Night Raw overall was a decent show. I enjoyed it. It was an enjoyable show. Um, I could have easily disliked Monday Night Raw. I could have easily disliked this show, but I enjoyed Monday Night Raw. I thought Monday Night Raw was a decent show. Um, so let's talk about how Monday Night Raw started off. Monday Night Raw started off with Roman Reigns arriving to the building for Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns arrives to the building, and you can see Roman Reigns is arriving to the building, and he arrives to the building. As soon as Roman gets to the building, Roman gets out of his car, and there is Adam Pearce. Roman walks up to Adam Pearce, and Roman asks Adam Pearce, "Where is Jacob?" And Adam Pearce tells Roman that Jacob hasn't arrived to the building yet. And then Roman is making his way to the ring, but then Roman gets stopped by Seth Rollins. Rollins walks up to Roman and tells Roman, "Hey, you're in my way." Roman kind of nods at Seth, and Seth heads to the ring. But as Seth Rollins is heading to the ring, Seth Rollins gets uh, Seth gets destroyed by Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker comes out of nowhere and absolutely destroys Seth Rollins on his way to the ring. And Braun Breaker hits Seth Rollins with a brutal spear. I mean, Braun Breaker spears Seth Rollins right out of his shoes. Brutal, brutal spears from Braun Breaker to Seth Rollins. This spear was brutal. I mean, Braun Breaker speared Seth Rollins right out of his shoes. Brutal, brutal spear. So that is how Monday Night Raw would start off. And then we had a backstage segment with the Judgment Day with Liv and Roxanne. And Liv walks up to Roxanne, and Liv asked Roxanne why Finn Balor was in the Judgment Day clubhouse. And Roxanne tells Liv, "I told Finn to leave. I told Finn to leave the clubhouse and to never come back." And Liv tells Roxanne, "Well, I had to watch Netflix to find out how everything went down." And Liv says Liv tells Roxanne that her and Raquel are going to be the next women's tag team champions. But Liv tells Roxanne, "Don't you ever keep secrets from the Judgment Day clubhouse ever again. Don't you keep secrets from the Judgment Day ever again." And Liv makes Roxanne promise to never keep promises from the Judgment Day clubhouse. But as JD and Liv are leaving the Judgment Day clubhouse, Roxanne gives a death stare as Liv and JD leave the Judgment Day clubhouse. And then you can see Raquel was kind of being condescending, and Raquel was patting Roxanne on the head. It looks like Roxanne might be leaving the Judgment Day. We did have some tension between Roxanne and Liv tonight on Monday Night Raw, and it looks like Roxanne is leaving the Judgment Day. That's the way it looks to me. I could be wrong, but it looks to me like that Roxanne is leaving the Judgment Day. That's the way it looks to me. I don't know if anybody else caught on to that watching Monday Night Raw tonight with the segment with the Judgment Day. But the way it come off to me is there's distrust between Roxanne and Liv on Monday Night Raw, and it looks like Roxanne is leaving the Judgment Day. And then we had JD versus Finn Balor again. For what reason? I don't know. Don't really care. We had a one-on-one men's match between Finn Balor and JD on Monday Night Raw once again. They keep running this feud into the ground. I'm so sick of this feud between JD and Finn Balor. I'm over this feud with those two. Monday Night Raw has nothing better. This is the second time they've ran this feud back, and I'm overseeing it. I just am. I'm over this feud with JD and Finn Balor, and Roxanne comes down to ringside, and so does the rest of the Judgment Day with the match between JD and Finn. Liv tosses a hammer to Roxanne. Roxanne uses the hammer on Finn Balor, and JD McDonough ended up picking up the win over Finn Balor due to Roxanne hitting Finn Balor with the hammer. And that is how JD McDonough would pick up the win over Finn Balor tonight on Monday Night Raw in a one-on-one men's match. And then we had El Grande Americano Los Hermanos versus El Grande Americano and Los Americanos tonight on Monday Night Raw in a trios tag team match. This match was pretty good. This was a pretty good trios match with with the original El Grande Americano and Los Hermanos versus El Grande Americano and Los Americanos tonight on Monday Night Raw in a trios tag team match. This was a fun trios tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw with the original El Grande Americano and Los Hermanos versus El Grande Americano and Los Americanos in a trios tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw. In the team of the original El Grande Americano and Los Hermanos ended up picking up the win over El Grande Americano and Los Americanos tonight on Monday Night Raw in a trios tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw. And then we had Rusev and Ethan Page versus Javon Evans and Penta in a men's 2-on-2 tag team match. This was a pretty fun 2-on-2 men's tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw with Rusev and Ethan Page versus Penta and Javon Evans tonight on Monday Night Raw in a men's 2-on-2 tag team match. This match was fun. It was enjoyable for what it was. I liked it. I didn't hate it. I thought it was a enjoyable men's 2-on-2 men's tag team match tonight on Raw with Ethan Page and Rusev versus Javon Evans and Penta tonight on Monday Night Raw in a men's 2-on-2 tag team match. And Rusev and Ethan Page ended up picking up the win over Javon Evans and Penta tonight on Monday Night Raw in a men's 2-on-2 tag team match. And then we had Otis versus Obafemi. Obafemi squashes Otis. Is anybody shocked by this? Obafemi comes out and does his open challenge, and Akira Tozawa comes out and answers Obafemi's open challenge, but Oh, but Akira Tozawa did not fight Obafemi. Instead, it was Otis who answered Obafemi's open challenge, and Obafemi ended up squashing Otis tonight on Monday Night Raw in like 30 seconds. So there you go. And then we had a backstage segment with Bayley and Lyra and the Judgment Day. This was a pretty cool backstage segment with Bayley and Lyra in the Judgment Day. This was an alright segment. It was fun for what it was. It looks like Roxanne and Raquel are going to be challenging Paige and Brie for the women's tag team championships. So it looks like that's going to be the feud for Raquel and Roxanne. They're going to be challenging Paige and Brie for the women's tag team championships. So there you go. And then we had a backstage segment with Seth Rollins. We had a backstage segment with Seth Rollins tonight on Monday Night Raw as well. And then we had a backstage segment with Asuka and Io. I really did like this segment with Asuka and Io tonight on Monday Night Raw. They had a really fun segment. I enjoyed their segment tonight on Monday Night Raw. At the end of the segment with Asuka and Io, Asuka ended up misting Io with her mist that she was hiding in her mouth. So, Asuka ended up misting Io tonight on Monday Night Raw during their segment on tonight on Monday Night Raw. And then we had a backstage segment with the Usos. They had a really cool, awesome backstage segment tonight on Monday Night Raw as well. And then we had Joe Hendry versus Austin Theory. Joe Hendry ended up picking up the win over Austin Theory due to a DQ. So there you go. Logan Paul interfered in this match between Austin Theory and Joe Hendry tonight on Monday Night Raw in this one-on-one men's match. Joe Hendry ended up picking up the win over Austin Theory due to a DQ from Logan Paul tonight on Monday Night Raw in a one-on-one men's match. And then we had the main event, which was Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu and Roman get into a brawl to end Monday Night Raw, and Jacob Fatu hits Roman Reigns with the Tongan Death Grip not once but twice, and Jacob Fatu ended up putting Roman Reigns through a table to end Monday Night Raw, and Jacob Fatu stands tall over Roman Reigns to end Monday Night Raw. And that is how Monday Night Raw will go off the air, with Jacob Fatu standing tall over Roman Reigns to end Monday Night Raw. Other than that, Monday Night Raw, I'm gonna give a 7 out of 10. I thought Monday Night Raw was a decent show tonight. I enjoyed Monday Night Raw. I thought it was an enjoyable show. I didn't hate it, and I didn't dislike it either. So yeah, I thought Monday Night Raw was a decent show. I'm gonna give Monday Night Raw a 7 out of 10. The things I liked on Monday Night Raw tonight, I liked the backstage segment with Liv and Roxanne. I liked the I like the Joe Hendry concert that we got again tonight on Raw with Joe Hendry singing "Can We Fire Logan Paul." I thought that was cool. I liked the segment with Asuka and Io tonight on Monday Night Raw as well, and I liked the segment between Becky and Solo Ruka. So Ruka signed her Monday Night Raw contract. Becky comes out to confront Sol, and Becky ended up sucker punching Adam Pearce, and Sol Ruca ended up hitting the Soul Snatcher on Becky. So I liked the interaction between Sol Ruca and Becky tonight on Monday Night Raw. I thought that I really liked seeing Sol Ruca hit the Soul Snatcher on Becky tonight on Monday Night Raw. After Becky came out and confronted Sol Ruca, and after Becky sucker punched Adam Pearce, Sol Ruca hit Becky Lynch with a Soul Snatcher on Monday Night Raw tonight, which I thought was really, really cool. So it looks like Sol Ruca's first feud on the main roster is going to be Becky Lynch. And so there you go, guys. So at Backlash, we are getting Jacob Fatu versus Roman, Sammy versus Trick Williams, and we are getting we're getting some other matches. So anyway, guys, this has been your Monday Night Raw review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed this Monday Night Raw review, hit that like button. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that red subscribe button on my YouTube channel and turn on that notification bell to all. That way you guys don't miss any uploads or live streams from me here on my YouTube channel. And guys, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this Monday Night Raw review, hit that like button. It will help push my YouTube channel through the YouTube algorithm. And guys, let me know what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw down in the comment section below. I want to hear what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw tonight down in the comment section below. And guys, also leave me your rating for Monday Night Raw down in the comment section below. So anyway, guys, this has been your Monday Night Raw review. Like I said, I'm going to give Monday Night Raw a 7 out of 10. I thought Monday Night Raw was a decent show. And thank you guys for watching this Monday Night Raw review. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow night for the NXT review. Until then, you guys have a great night. Stay safe, stay blessed. And your boy is out. Peace.